Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another ZaffDaily brought to you through the internet of South Africa and through the power of YouTube. I've got something to talk about, but let me recap what happened today. So, started Song Request Sunday with Torchlight 2. And it was a blast. It was fun listening to music and playing Torchlight 2. Haven't finished it yet. I want to actually get Torchlight to that point where I do the endless dungeons. I'm pretty close to it. I'm thinking maybe next week Sunday we'll be starting the endless dungeons in Torchlight 2. And for those of you who don't know about Torchlight 2, if ever you want a close experience to Diablo 2, get Torchlight without playing actually Diablo 2. If you want Diablo 2 with better graphics, go for Torchlight. And get the UI retexture mod that makes it look like Diablo. Just search it on Steam. Just look for it on Steam. You will find it, and it's basically about 8 mod packs that you just load into Torchlight and you just play it. It is freaking amazing. It is amazing, and plus the fact that you can listen to music while playing the game is also pretty damn awesome. And brilliant night, brilliant turnout. My viewer counts are slowly rising, and I love it every time it breaks the next threshold and stays there. Can't give you numbers just yet because I want to confirm that those numbers are stable for the next week. I always find that during the weekends my numbers climb, and during the week it dips a little bit. So I'm really hoping that this week it'll go up, because the moment I see, every time that I see like my numbers slightly, like the moment I've only got the amount of not the amount, but I can see like half of my chat, the names, right? And every time that name jumps down, those names jumps down, or if it stays stable, if it stays in its same position for a while, I'll just talk about what I'm doing next, during the week. And a couple of times tonight, what happened is a couple of viewers are like, "Oh, you're playing Nier Automata? Cool, we're gonna be here for that." I'm like, cool, that's a bit of a advertisement, I'm also going to think about something of having a command on my bot saying, listen, we're playing during the week, we're playing this, and on weekends, like a command that only goes on during the week. I'm a variety streamer. Just a little bit of an intro every 15 minutes of a little bit like, I'm a variety streamer. During the week I play this, on weekends I do this, and that is the thing. Now back to the crux of the thing, and this might be a longer video than usual. So today, what the hell is wrong with me? So today I was like looking through my ZA Gamer Discord and just looking at what people are talking about, and people started mentioning G2a. Now, for those of you who don't know, G2a is technically a black market key reseller. For those South Africans that watch this, is a black market game key reseller. And in the past, it has transgressed, it has sold keys to the detriment of indie game developers, to the detriment of them. Especially the one game that pops into mind is Natural Selection. I don't know if it's 1 or 2. I think it was Natural Selection 2. They sold like a crap ton of keys, and most of those keys were stolen, and the developer lost a lot of money through that. And that is G2a. Now, for those of you from South Africa, and this is why you shouldn't do G2a if you're a South African. Imagine someone takes your livelihood away from you. Okay? Imagine you pay tax for something that someone did because they need to have the money, Imagine you're paying tax for, let's use a very weird example. Let's say your president, South Africa, build a very extravagant house And the taxpayer, your taxes are going mostly towards funding that house. Oh, wait. That actually happened. That actually happened. Now people say like I know the internet loves to say whatever is literally Hitler. Now in the South African context, G2A is literally Zuma. Okay? G2A is literally Zuma. And why use G2A when there's very valid options available? Okay? Steam Summer Sale or Steam Sales, Humble Bundle, Green Man Gaming, Bundle Stars. I'm naming 4 out of the top of my head. Steam Sales are there 3-4 times a year, so that's cool. GOG.com, that's the 5th one, okay? Humble Bundle has weekly bundles that they sell. That's really cheap and you get awesome games. Most of the time you get awesome games. Chrono.gg, they've got decent games for a lot cheaper than it should, and it's every 24 hours they sell a new game. Chrono.gg, right? Bundle Stars, I've used Bundle Stars a couple of times, but I'm not up to date of how regularly they have specials and all that. Humble Bundle, Weekly Bundle Stars, GOG.com is currently in its sale. GOG.com usually have their sales right before Steam has a sale. So what happens is you get literally about 2 months worth of sale goodness 4 times a year. You get, okay, let's make it 6 times a year just for argument's sake. You get 6 months a year where you get sales that you know exist. GOG.com and obviously Steam. And then Green Man Gaming, they're pretty damn cheap. They're cheaper. Most of the time they're slightly cheaper than Steam, like usually about 20% cheaper than Steam. That's how I got Doom. That's how I got Brainfish's his copy of 7 Days to Die through Green Man Gaming. So there are other ways. And you know what's the best bit? You are helping developers by supporting Steam, Humble Bundle. Hey, if you're supporting Humble Bundle, you're helping charity. How awesome is that? You go like, I'm gonna help charity, I'm gonna give them 20 cents. But you're helping charity through Humble Bundle, okay? Bundle Stars, you know you're helping the developer there. Green Man Gaming, you're also paying some money towards a developer. Green Man Gaming is literally taking a cut of the sale, like they're taking a cut in their profit margin to give you those deals. It's not a cut in the profit margin on the developer side, as far as I know. Now I hear you say, oh, but it's cheaper on G2A. I pay $2 for a game that I should rightfully pay $20 for. Okay, valid point. You're only going to G2A because you don't have cash, and that's why companies like G2A exists, is because of people want to have cheaper games. Okay, people can't afford games. I understand that completely. Then my question to you is, okay, what do you use the money you save on getting that game from G2A? Okay, let's say you buy that $20 game from G2A, but it's actually you pay $2 for that game. So you've got $18 that you're gonna spend. Now $18, let's go rand dollar is 10 rand a dollar. That means you have 180 rand. So what are you going to spend that 180 rand for? Now I'm going to take it and think, you're the average gamer in South Africa. You're either going to buy cigarettes or you're going to buy alcohol. I mean, you won't buy, or you're going to buy some Coke. Okay. So cigarettes and alcohol will last you 2 days. Maybe, if you're very frugal with your money because you're buying from G2A. So if you're going to drink, you're most probably going to get 2 days worth of drinking out of that $18, that 180 rand. If you're a smoker, you're probably gonna get about, let's argument's sake, 4 days of cigarettes, right? Cool. So you've got 4 days of cigarettes. How long are you gonna play that game for? You're probably gonna play that game for more than 4 days, you know? And you're paying $2 for 4 days worth of gaming. That is just complete and utter bullshit. And you know what's the best thing? You know what's the best thing? Okay? Where you get money for, oh, I can spend it on cigarettes or booze or whatever. You're stealing money from someone who's actually trying to feed their family. Okay? You're literally stealing from someone who's trying to feed their family. Kind of like what Zuma does to half of the South African, to the South African economy. You know? The South African economy is not too good at the moment. It's pretty damn strong, the rand dollar at the moment, but Zuma fucks with the economy. So you're fucking with developers. Okay? And I know this is not scripted. I'm trying to make a point here. Don't buy from G2a if you're a South African. If ever I'm near you and you want to talk about that you get games from G2a, I'm gonna kick you in the balls. Oh, but I'm a girl. I'm gonna kick you in the balls whether you're a girl or a guy. You don't buy from G2a and you don't talk about G2a around me. Okay? I've got friends and I know they buy from G2a. And I've told them, listen, don't ever bring up the fact that you buy from G2a around me. I will be fucking angry. Okay? And this is a warning to my friends. My personal friends that I know in real life. If you ever buy shit from G2a and you want to tell me about it, I'm gonna kick you in the nuts. I don't care who the fuck you are. We could be friends for 50 fucking years. Wow, we've been friends before I was born. We could be friends for 50 fucking years. I will kick you in the nuts. As simple as that. Don't tell me, don't speak about G2a around me. Do it on the down low, because do it shady like around me when you want to talk about G2a. Because the big thing is, it's a shady company and its customers, people buying from G2a, are shady fuckers. People buying from G2a are shady cunt. Yep, I've said it. And if you buy from G2a, you support black markets. Okay, go buy some black diamonds, please. Blood diamonds, I think they're called. Go buy some blood diamonds. Most diamonds are actually... Ooh, okay, let's not go into that. The big thing is, and why should you not, as a South African country... Oh, and here's the other thing. Here's the other thing. All of you South African gamers... Oh, we need game servers to be in our country. We need game servers. We need Rocket League servers in South Africa because the ping is shitty. We need PUBG servers in South Africa because the ping is shitty. We need Battle.net servers in South Africa because, again, the ping is shitty. No. No. If you've bought PUBG or any... Okay, well, Battle.net you can't get anywhere else through other than Battle.net. If you've bought PUBG or Rocket League through G2a, then you have no say. Because most likely those keys were stolen and none of the money went to the developers. And our numbers dwindle. People are like, oh, but 8,000 people play PUBG on South African, on 8,000 South Africans plays PUBG. That's the record, that's what they know. And that's only through people that, you know, or Rocket League, you know. That's only like Steam Spy. How else did they get their games? If there's other ways they could run the games. I don't know if PUBG is Steam only or not. But how, if they found it through other means, you know, The number could be so much higher, but those numbers aren't recorded, so PUBG and Rocket League and all the game companies look at those numbers and like, it's only 8,000. There could be probably 20,000 people from South Africa playing PUBG right now, getting it through illegal means, through g2a, or even Rocket League, getting it through g2a, and nobody would know. Now, I might be wrong here with those stats. I don't know how else you could get PUBG or Rocket League. Maybe you can get it through. I don't know if you can get it through g2a or not. I didn't do that much research because this thing is so personal to me that I just want to tell you. If you ever want servers to become a thing in South Africa, so dear South African gamer, get your games through Steam, Humble Bundle, GOG, Chrono.gg, Bundle Stars. Get your games through there and start a petition then. That's why I don't sign those petitions, because half of those fuckers signing those petitions are probably g2a guys buying their keys from g2a. And I won't support a petition until g2a is eradicated from the South African consumer mindset. So I'll never sign a petition for South African game servers. Basically, that's what I wanted to say. And again, remember, if you buy from g2a, you're a cunt. And until next time, you should have a weirdly good one.